Hello, my beautiful, amazing Narwhal Nation. I am here to give you a tutorial today. I thought that this would be a fun kind of thing to add on to Patreon, as I am just so excited about everything, and I know that a lot of people really like tutorials and slow down tutorials. A lot of the times they don't do very well on YouTube, so I figured, you know what, this would be a great place to put this. So, for this tutorial, I am using the new Sigma Enchanted eyeshadow palette. I had got it sent in the mail, and I've been really wanting to try it because it's really cool. It has like half mattes, half shimmery duochrome colors. So I kind of just wanted to get a vibe for it and play with it. And this was really one of the first times that I played with it on my eye. So really like started to get an idea for it. So the color I'm using right here is called Innocent, and it is a matte, kind of like a light peachy-ish shade, I guess, but it's a really nice transitioning color. And what's really cool about this palette in particular is just that all the mattes are so freaking smooth, and getting really smooth mattes is always, especially all the colors, is something that you don't see very often. This is one of Sigma's eyeshadow sticks. I cannot remember which one it is, but I just wanted to have kind of somewhat of a sticky base because the duochromes here are so beautiful, but I find that they work better if they have like something to kind of grab onto. This one is called Metamorphosis, and so it's kind of this brick red color with this flash of green duochrome. I realized it definitely sticks better with my fingers, so tapping it on worked a lot better than just using a brush. This next one is called Plume, I think. I'm looking at a picture. I don't have the palette in front of me, and I'm looking at a picture, and the eyeshadow names are very iridescent, so it's like I can read some of them. But this one is more of like a berry tone, so I'm just kind of having it blend into that. And this look for sure is just, kind of messing around like I generally do. I don't really have any plan ahead, I'm watching AGT while I film this, so I know I start singing right now. I just wanted to keep that in because I was editing this, and when I edit, I always turn off the sound since I know I'm going to do a voiceover, and I wasn't sure what I was saying. So just keeping that in. This color is Lone, and then I believe a little bit of Claystone. So just two other mattes. Again, the colors don't really matter. I guess that with this one, a lot of the times when I do tutorials, I like to not really talk about what colors I'm using, just because I think that a lot of the times you guys can just use what you have. The actual eyeshadows are not super important. But I will say that this palette is pretty unique in the sense that it has a lot of these really cool glittery duochromes that are not overly common. I feel like they're not super, super common. The matte colors are, but I really do appreciate that it's this like equal blend of shimmery, super sparkly colors and then full matte. So I feel like you get a lot of like fun stuff to be able to kind of play around here. So now I'm just using Quartz, which is the lightest color here, and I'm kind of just using that to blend out all of the edges and make everything, super, super smoothed out and all that stuff. Again, same thing here. I believe that this is just a completely clean brush. This is something I've just been trying. Okay, I lied because I just clearly put something on there. I probably put Innocent, which is that first shade I used, but I've been trying to use just a clean brush and to like slow down, so to speak, when I'm doing my makeup, because sometimes I find that if I'm trying to put my makeup on too fast, it just ends up being you can't get like a nice blend. You can't get it to look like really blended out and beautiful if you're just trying to do things too fast, or if you're trying to do it with too heavy of a hand. This is the matte black shade here called Wicked, which I just used kind of to do like a little soft smoky eyeliner kind of vibe going on. Just packing it onto the outer corners. I think it's an eyeliner brush. I don't know what kind of brush it is. It's a flat topped for sure brush, but it was nice too because, okay, hi, that was a weird face. It was nice too because that matte black is so pigmented that it went right on top of those shimmery shades, and it didn't feel like it overly, like sometimes if you put matte over shimmer you can see it peeking through, but it really felt like the black shade kept its it was able to stay pigmented. This one I think is Claystone. And then this, okay, so this color is called Electrum, and I ended up using this shade Wet. This was kind of something different for me because, most of the time when I put color on the inner corner, it is a sparkly, freaking white-based eyeshadow, so kind of like a bright color. So this color is bright, but it's not the usual, like, eye-opening white-toned colors that I use. So I used this one Wet because I really wanted to see how gold we could get it. And so this, it was like liquid gold when I was applying this color, and it blended out really nicely too. I used a different brush to blend it out, a dry brush, and that worked really nicely to get it to kind of go into the inner crease area and to blend out nicely so that it wasn't just like two lines of gold. This, I'm just reapplying a little bit of the colors that I used on my eyes here just to make it even, brighten it up, add some more of that duochrome yumminess. And this I know is a clean brush. This one is definitely a super clean brush. Used one of those eyeshadow cleaning brush cleaner thingies. I don't know what they're called, but they're like, I don't even know what how to describe them, but the thing that gets all the eyeshadow off your brushes to help to kind of blend everything out and to make it look nice and soft. I believe that this mascara is the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. It's their newer one. It's not my favorite. I feel like I'm always on the hunt for a good new mascara, and this one it's okay. I still feel like the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal with their primer is probably my favorite combo and works the best for my lashes. And then for my cheeks, I know I'm using my NARS palette that I always use. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what the name of it is, but it's NARS. It's one of just their cheek palettes that has a blush in it, and there's like one blush that I use. It's a 6-pan palette, and there's a cute peachy pink kind of highlighter that I use a lot of, and then there's this one like neutral pink color, and I only use those. I'm so bad about going out of the box when it comes to blush colors. It's like I know what I like and I stick with it. And then for my lips, I know that this is Flicker, the new lip gloss from Sugar Pill. So pretty. It has such this cool like goldenness to it. And then here are some awkward shots of my makeup that you feel like you have to do because that's what you do on YouTube, right? Like you look at the camera and you look down so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, I'm going to love doing tutorials on here because I could be goofy about it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys.